What are you actually looking for today as regards to the ploughing? Could you just talk us through?
Well, there's lots of categories. There's 7 categories of ploughing. There's an opening split, which we call it, which is where the ploughs start, and then they do their ploughing. They're right through the plot, and we're looking for firmness of the soil, furrows, straightness, all the trash buried. Most of that's the most important. Most of the trash needs to be buried, and at the end we've got to start what we call the finish, which is the final furrow. Well, that's basically the categories we want to do. So basically we're looking for straightness, firmness and shape of furrows and the finish.
What are conditions like today? Is the soil conducive to easy ploughing? Or?
These conditions are very difficult to plough. Yes, very difficult, because there's quite a lot of shale stone in it, which makes the plough jump and dive. It doesn't set, the plough doesn't settle, so it's sort of jumping about, and it's difficult to keep the ploughing straight. But most of the competitors have done their best under these conditions. It's been very difficult.
So it starts off with young farmers?
Yes, young farmers, yes. And then I'm doing the clubman ploughing, commercial ploughing basically. What's the ploughing that's done basically today.
With regard to the judging, they're out of 100 marks, and then
They vary, different marks for each category. Some
Okay.
10, some 30, some 35.
So what would they be, for example, for the opening?
Opening split is just 10 points.
10 points for the opening.
Yes,
and then the
you've
next
got
part?
then you've got a crane, which is 30 points. Yeah, and then the actual ploughing, you've got what we call uniformity of ploughing, which is all the shape and how the furrows look, and then straightness, of course. And then we get to the final furrows, the finish, and the ins and outs, of course, where the ploughs jack in and out.
Yeah.
They're judged as well. So.
For the untrained eye, would it be quite difficult for someone to come along and turn up on the day and say, that looks a better plot than that one, or is it really quite technical?
I'm not saying somebody couldn't come, because usually the best ploughing stands out because it's cleaner, there's no trash. And then you start getting into technical sides as regards how straight or how the furrows are turned, and how if they're firmness, if they're firm and all that. So some people could come and judge, and they wouldn't be maybe too far off getting it right. But when you got into the real technical side, but then there's a lot more points you can lose and win. I mean, some of the ploughing today might think they might not have been judged properly, but there's lots of things that us judges are looking at. Things that they might not take into too much attention, but we do. If there's a wheel mark, that's a lot of points off. You must not show a tractor wheel mark, only at the finish. So there's little things like that.
Michael, I believe that you've won this competition a few times before, is that right?
I have won a few times, yeah. I've been ploughing since I was 17. I've missed this year, but it's probably the first year for 30 years, I expect. It's just a competition where everybody gets together. It's just, it's a great feeling.
Must be a proud moment, because I see behind you over your shoulder, is that right, that your grandson's ploughing?
Yes, he is. Yeah. He's done very well for himself, actually. He's sort of self-taught. I've tried to help. His father's tried to help him, but it's not. Ploughing is not a thing you learn out of books. It's handed down from generation to generation. Father and uncle taught me really how to plough, the do's and don'ts, and the things. You get a good ticking off if you do things wrong or plough too deep, and there's quite a skill to it. But it's just part of country life. All these skills, unless they're handed down to the next generation, are not going to be there.
The word is today in the field that it's quite difficult conditions for the ploughing.
Well, it's the same for everyone, isn't it? It's hard for the judges. I think the judges got quite a difficult job to judge. Obviously, ploughs vary. Different makes of ploughs do a better job. But no, they've all done very well.
I guess it's a bit like cricketers playing on different wickets, isn't
Exactly.
it? It's a different condition.
Yeah. You win some, you lose some. But I think it's for today it's the same as everybody. We've had an exceptionally wet summer, so obviously conditions weren't going to be perfect.
So you say you've won the competition several times. How would you celebrate your victory?
It's just nice to have your name on the cup, isn't it? Because that's going to be handed down for years to come, and people can look up and say, well, you know, O'Footsy won that in such and such a year. It's nice to win the cup, but it's also it's not always winning. It's taking part, you know, and come and meet everybody you probably haven't seen for a year.
And it's also, I imagine, gaining respect amongst your fellow ploughmen. You're all in the same trade, I guess.
We are. That's exactly. These competitions, are, you know, they're coming back in a big way.
How did it go today?
It went alright, yeah, quite well. It's tricky conditions. This ground's not the easiest to plough in the world, but yeah.
That's good for you.
Yeah, it's not too bad for me. You know, I've got the machine for it. But
Is it a bit distracting having one of your best mates in a tractor next door to you, ploughing as fast as he can, or did you manage to keep your concentration?
I think I managed to keep the concentration. But no, yeah.
But is these soil conditions, are they what you're used to at home, or is this completely alien to you?
It's quite alien to me actually. I'm used to like a lot more flints in the soil, and we don't have any clay, so it's quite sticky here. So it's sticking quite a lot.
So all in all, you're very pleased with how it went today?
Yeah.
He's done a good job, hasn't he, Grandad?
Yeah, he's done a very good job.
Yeah.
He's still got a bit to learn, but he's done a good job.
Finished good.
He's got a great teacher. Anyway, thank you
you,
guys. Enjoy the rest of the day, and good luck, James.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Firstly, thank you very much all for attending the 165th year of the ploughing match. I'd like to introduce you to John Montague, who is the Earl of Sandwich. Thank you very much
indeed.
So I'll hand you over to John and Tim. Thank you.
I'll just say it's wonderful to be here. It's lovely to see so many familiar faces, young and old, some from the same families, coming back year after year. And as you've heard, some coming a long distance today. We've had a very good turnout. I think the hedging particularly. The sun is still shining, it won't be here long, so I'm going to swiftly hand over to Tim, and thank you all very much because I've been honoured to come and represent my wife today.
And first place, P. Morley.
Thank you all very much for coming. We've been blessed with the weather, and we will look forward to hopefully seeing you all here next year. Thank you very much, and have a safe trip home.